So are supplements expensive urine or something of truly magnificent added value? Hint in that last description, of course. Well, my name is Chen Profesorski, and I've been teaching supplements for 30 years. I have a lot of experience using supplements, both on myself and family and on a lot of patients. And let me tell you a little bit in depth about supplements without, going into biochemistry. First, it's important to understand, how can there be deficiency? I mean, we have food, right? There's all these ingredients inside the food. Why should we rely on supplements if we already eat food? And the answer to that is, A, food of today does not contain as much as it used to before. Once, a single orange had 250 milligrams of vitamin C. Today, if it has 20, it's very lucky. Usually in the organic versions only, and even then, it depends on the specific farmer, the soil, and all the other conditions, including if birds sang enough around the tree. I'm not kidding, actually. So yeah, if food contains less, then obviously we're in trouble, because we can only eat so much food. The second reason is that much of the sources that used to be our best sources take a hell of a lot of time to get from the farmer and to our plate, and they lose a lot of value on the way. So even if the original farmer did a really good job, unless we buy it directly from him, we're actually getting a much lower grade value by the time it reaches our plate. And the third aspect, which explains why sometimes food is just not enough, and actually it's very common, is that our needs are not the same as they were 1,000 years ago. We tend to live a much more intense, stressful life today, and that creates a situation where we burn more of these elements in our body. We need a lot more than we're usually getting from, we can even get from the best of foods, and so we find ourselves deficient. So the solution to that is to make sure we're not deficient. Otherwise, we're never going to be as healthy as we can be. Now, the second part of this explanation is about whether or not supplements are relevant. And the answer to that is, well, that depends if we're deficient. If we don't have deficiency of vitamin C, even if we have the flu right now and we take vitamin C, that won't do any good, because we can't add more than the body needs. We only need so much. Well, we sometimes need a lot more than we can get from our food. So if we're deficient, we need to take it. If we're not deficient, it's a waste of money and time and effort and an expensive urine as a result. So yeah, we definitely don't want to take it just per disease, as is very commonly touted nowadays. We want to make sure there's actual deficiency before we decide to take supplements. Some things we can test. There's a simple zinc test. There's a simple urine test for vitamin C. And there's a lot of symptoms that can reveal deficiency of other vitamins and minerals and amino acids, etc. So understanding how to reveal deficiencies is actually part of the naturopathic profession. Those who actually took it very seriously will actually be able to, question you, get you through a questionnaire and actually know to tell you, you're deficient in this, you're not deficient in that, and tell you how to know how much you need for each supplement as well. That is the art. So if you want to test for zinc, if you want to test for C, these are easily available. The link will be below. If you want to know about your general, condition, how deficient or not deficient you are in the different elements that come from food, that requires sitting down with a professional. And of course, we'd be glad to help if you want. Sign to this channel and be in touch with us below. Have a great day.